Embarrassment is the price you pay for confidence. The biggest misconception about confidence is that it's a prerequisite for success. We spend so much time waiting until we're confident enough to wear the outfit or post a video. But the problem is we treat the potential embarrassment of doing these things as proof we shouldn't be doing them at all. When in reality, it's often proof that we're doing something that matters. Think about almost everything meaningful in your life. Whatever that looks like to you, whether it's falling in love, starting a business, or sharing your work with the world, none of them come without the possibility of looking stupid. I learned that when I had the opportunity to interview Skepta. Before I could sit down with one of my favorite artists, I had to spend 3 hours walking around a music festival interviewing complete strangers. I'd never done anything like that before. I didn't know the best way to approach people, and the first interviews were kind of awkward. But somewhere around the 20th interview, I realized that it was just a conversation. I hadn't suddenly become this super confident conversationalist. I'd simply done it enough times that it stopped feeling unfamiliar. Since then, I've interviewed Lewis Hamilton, Marcus Rashford, and Jisung Park. And funnily enough, none of those interviews have felt as daunting as the first conversations I had with those strangers. Not because those interviews were smaller moments, but because by then I'd already done the uncomfortable part. I believe confidence is evidence. It's the evidence you collect every time you do something that once scared you. Every time you put yourself in a situation where you might look stupid, you're collecting evidence. And you can use this evidence to prove to yourself that you are who you say you are. By the end of it, to everyone else, this just looks like confidence. But to you, it's familiarity. That's why the success you want almost always lives on the other side of embarrassment. Because before you get an opportunity, you must become a person that's capable of handling it.